Hey guys, and welcome back to Study Journey. It's Mary, and I'm back with another AMC 10 Problem of the Week video. And for this week's video, it's going to be about being able to write equations and to solve a problem with like a long line of given information. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. This is AMC 10A, Problem 8 of the year 2016. Trickster Rabbit agrees with Foolish Fox to double Fox's money every time Fox crosses the bridge by Rabbit's house, as long as Fox pays 40 coins in total to Rabbit after each crossing. The payment is made after the doubling. Fox is excited about his good fortune until he discovers that all his money is gone after crossing the bridge 3 times. How many coins did Fox have at the beginning? Here are your answer choices, which is A, 20, B, 30, C, 35, D, 40, and E, 45. Well, the keywords are that they agree to double its money every time it crosses a bridge by Rabbit's house, as long as he pays 40 coins after each crossing. And the payment is made after the doubling. So he's excited about until he discovers that all his money is gone after crossing the bridge 3 times. He has no money left after crossing the bridge 3 times. It's asking how many coins did Fox have at the beginning. There are 2 ways to solve this. The first way would be to list an equation and have x equal the amount of money that Fox started with at the beginning, and then start from the beginning and write the equation. This is fine unless you make a calculating mistake that can lead to a wrong answer. So to me, a more straightforward way would be to go backwards. What I mean by that is you could start at the end where he has no money left, and then write the equation until we get to the beginning. We can write equations and then solve it as we go along, and then cross out each part from the problem, and this will hopefully limit the amount of mistakes you make. So I will work both ways, starting from the one I think is easier, which is working backwards. So first, working backwards. We know that after crossing the bridge 3 times, Fox has no money left. So if we work backwards, then he would have no money left first. And then because he had to pay the $40 toll, you would add that 40 cents back because we're working backwards. If we were working straight forwards, then you would subtract that 40 cents because he paid that. But because we are working backwards, it's the backwards operation, which is addition. And then so this is 40. And because he had his money doubled, we would make it 1/2. And that would equal 20. Remember that the rabbit agreed to double its money. So if we were going backwards, that would be dividing its money by 2. And then next step. This was after 1 time. And so the next time you would add your 40 cents in total because we're working backwards. And then 20 plus 40 is 60. Had his money doubled, so we would divide it by 2. And that would equal 30. And then the last 40 cents added. 30 plus 40 is 70. And then his money was doubled first, so it would be 1/2, and then this is the end. So the answer is 35. Make note that in the problem it said the payment is made after the doubling. So that's why we added the 40 cents after it got multiplied by 2, or in this case, divided by 2. So if this were backwards, we would go 35 times 2 is 70, and then you subtract 40, which is 30. Multiply by 2, which would be 60. Subtract 40 is 20. Times 2 is 40. And then you subtract 40 is 0. So this is why we can tell that the answer is 35. And we can obviously check our answer like I just did by going backwards. Now the second way, or writing the equation, is we can let x equal the amount of money Fox had at the beginning. So let's list our equation. So we know that the first thing Fox did was have his money doubled. So that would be 2x, right? Because this is the money he got it doubled. And then he had to pay the toll, 40 cents. So we would minus 40. And then the second time he had a crossing, this is the amount of money he has. After the doubling and the toll, this is the money he has. So he had his money doubled again. So we will multiply this whole thing by 2. And then remember, he has to pay another 40 cents in tax. So this is the money that he has doubled. And then you would subtract 40 cents. And then the third time, he had his money doubled because this is the money he has right now. He had it doubled minus 40 cents. And then after 3 times, he realized that all his money was gone. The amount of money he has after crossing the bridge 3 times would equal 0. And then we can solve this by distributing and simplifying. So remember to work the inside parentheses first. So 2 times 2x, 4x. 2 times negative 40 is negative 80 minus 40. And then simplify this. So 8x minus 280 equals 0. X would equal 35. And from both of these, we can tell that our answer is 35. So whether you use the first method or the second method, you should get the answer 35. And so the answer would be C, 35.